Welcome to Narcissism Freedom. Whether you're returning or joining us for the first time, I'm so glad you're here. This channel is a sanctuary for healing, truth, and spiritual restoration after the deep wounds left by narcissistic abuse. Today, we're diving into a vital topic, one that affects not only your emotional well-being but your legal rights and safety. Narcissistic abuse isn't just a private, personal pain. It can have real-world consequences that require legal understanding and protection. If you've ever wondered how to legally defend yourself against the manipulation, threats, or destruction caused by a narcissist, this message is for you. Narcissistic abuse often begins subtly. It may look like charm or control disguised as love. Over time, it evolves into a relentless cycle of gaslighting, emotional neglect, coercion, verbal cruelty, and even financial control. Victims are often isolated, confused, and made to doubt their own perception of reality. This kind of abuse doesn't leave visible bruises, but the scars on your mind and soul can be deep and lasting. The narcissist thrives on psychological power plays, rewriting history, denying truth, and keeping you entangled in a cycle of blame and false hope. But the word reminds us in Isaiah 1 verse 17 to learn to do right, seek justice, defend the oppressed. And that's exactly what we're talking about today, your right to protect yourself legally, emotionally, and spiritually from the damage narcissists cause. The legal system can be a maze, especially when narcissistic abuse doesn't always present itself in a clear-cut way. Unlike physical violence, emotional and psychological abuse is more difficult to prove. Narcissists are often skilled manipulators who perform well in public but terrorize in private. That's why documentation is crucial. Keep records of emails, texts, voice messages, journal entries, and timelines of behavior. These can become important pieces of evidence if you choose to pursue legal action. One of the first legal remedies many victims turn to is a restraining order or a protective order. These tools can provide a sense of safety and set clear boundaries that are enforceable by law. Depending on your jurisdiction, these orders may restrict the narcissist from contacting you, appearing at your home or workplace, or even communicating through third parties. In some situations, it may also be necessary to file for divorce or legal separation, particularly if the narcissistic abuse has created an unsafe or unstable home environment. Custody battles can be emotionally draining, but it's essential to stand firm and prioritize the safety and well-being of your children. Document everything and work closely with a lawyer who understands the complex dynamics of abusive relationships. Many victims stay silent because they don't believe they'll be believed or they fear retaliation. But know this, you are not alone and your story matters. It's important to seek professional guidance. Therapists and counselors trained in trauma and abuse can help you process what you've endured, identify patterns, and regain your sense of self. Support groups, both online and in person, can provide community and encouragement. And when it comes to legal matters, look for attorneys or legal aid organizations who specialize in domestic abuse or family law. Some offer sliding scale fees or free consultations. Don't let financial limitations keep you from accessing justice. Remember that healing isn't just about getting away from the narcissist. It's also about reclaiming your inner power and reestablishing your boundaries. God has not forgotten you. Psalm 34 verse 18 says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." The road to healing is not always easy, but it is holy. Self-care is not selfish. Therapy is not weakness. Speaking your truth is not being dramatic. These are acts of courage and restoration. Over time, you'll begin to rebuild your identity, learning again what it means to feel safe, to trust, and to love yourself. The narcissist wanted to destroy your clarity and sense of control, but you are taking that power back. This is your season to rise, not in bitterness, but in wisdom, to set boundaries that honor your spirit, to pursue justice in a way that brings peace to your life, not chaos, and to know, deeply and unshakably, that God is your defender even when others don't see what you've been through. As you take steps forward, be gentle with yourself. Healing is not linear. There will be moments of grief and moments of great joy. Surround yourself with those who affirm your growth, not those who question your truth. Document your experiences. Talk to professionals. Pray without ceasing. And know that each step you take is breaking the cycle not only for yourself, but for future generations. If today's message spoke to your heart, I encourage you to like, share, and subscribe. You never know who else may need this encouragement and knowledge. And if you feel led to support the growth and awareness of this channel, the details are below in the description. Every bit of support helps keep this safe space alive for others walking a similar path. Thank you for being here. You're seen. You are valued. You are protected. And above all, you are deeply loved.